So this is a shout out, I guess, to all those who are living with the black dog. There's a lot of people even watching this channel who suffer from depression, and if you're not familiar with the terminology living with the black dog, have a look in the link in the description below. That would just help explain what that term means, living with the black dog. There's a lot of people who do suffer from depression, and so my wife and I made it possible for him to get to the United States so he can close a few gaps and hopefully get out of the dark place he's been for a while. So he'll be touching down in Los Angeles in about an hour's time. So this is day one of the ride that I'm going to be doing right up around the east coast to Coromandel. So if you'd like to keep up with the updates as we go along, just click in the subscribe button here and you'll be notified of updates as we release those. When that pond was first constructed by the farmer, going back to the early 90s now, early to mid 90s, a friend of mine and I had just got our scuba tickets and we used to go down to Wellington all the time to go scuba diving, but he actually got suited up and went into that pond. Pretty dark over there. East over that side, front's coming in from the west. Hopefully I can keep ahead of it until we get over to the east coast, over to Gisborn. So the new helmet I've got is comfortable. It's a Strobe LS2. I bought one online and it was just a little bit tight, all the wrong size. So that's now my wife's this is the next size up, which is quite a nice, comfortable fit. And it's got retractable sun visor inside there. And I'm just thinking, as I did that demonstration, you're over here on the camera, so you wouldn't have seen that. So have a nice day. Something on the GPS too. I've got it set to where I'm going, but I haven't actually told it that I'm started, so I'm just going to turn that on. Here we go. Now, let's just turn that to drive. Here we go. Let's go. Yep. Let's go. Yep. There we go. Now it knows we're on our way. The arrow, the marker in it had been following where I was, but it wasn't actually set or kicked off to actually go. Just waiting for cars behind me to come. And in case you're wondering what that bull there is for, this is a small country town called Bulls. Just not far, about half an hour out of Wanganui where I live. So this is Bulls. When I was a kid, this place here, that paddock to my left, full of all sorts of scrub and stuff like that. When I was a little kid, that used to be called the Children's Zoo. It was a petting zoo, and there was all sorts of really interesting things there, and you could stop off and take your kids through there. It's a forgotten time, a long time ago. So bulls, it's the only place in New Zealand you can go to buy milk from bulls. You have to go to a shop, but it's just a little local joke. So a few spatters of rain starting on my windshield there, and the front's just over there, so hopefully I can get over to Palmerston North and then head east and keep ahead of it, but I might get caught by a bit of it. Never mind, we'll just have to roll with it and see how we go. This is New Zealand's summer, and what I was hoping for is a nice hot sunny experience away over to the east coast, and it doesn't look like it's going to quite work out that way, but we might get breaks in the weather. So this is the Rangatiki River, and I can see it here because I'm a little bit high on the bike. I'm not sure if the camera can see it, but there's a section over here in this barrier that's different, a little bit newer. When my older brother was a young boy, he was travelling somewhere and he saw a bus go through there. But all this to my right is Ohakia Air Force Base. All of this, all around there, that's all Ohakia Air Force Base. And this building over here, this orange one, I don't know if the camera can pick up its colour from here, but the sole purpose of that building is to dry parachutes. And a friend of ours, Sergeant Waldy, hey Mike, he told us that the sole purpose of this building is to dry parachutes and to change I was going to say to change a spark plug, but to change a light bulb in there, they have to abseil down from the roof just to change a light bulb. So I'm watching that weather system over there to the west, a little bit dark over there. I'm heading over there to the east, and I'm getting a few little bits of spatter, nothing to worry about at this point. A little bit windy. I'm heading over towards Palmerston North. I'm going to cut off around parts of most of Palmerston North, through the Manawatu Gorge and over towards the east coast. The winds are supposed to be a little bit worse over there, but we'll see how we go. I'm just going to carefully make my way over to Gisborn, which is about 6.5 hours up the road. And this old house over here to my right, that used to be my dad's farm once. Dad's been gone about 4 years now, but that was their place for a little while. And this is a place called Sanson, and I can see on the GPS there's a speed camera warning, and I actually know about the speed camera anyway, but the GPS has picked it up. It'll give me a bleep soon. And this is a little town called Sanson, which is a turning point down towards Wellington, our capital. State Highway 1 continues down that way, and we're going to cut across towards Palmerston North. keeping an eye on that weather system over there to the west. I'm heading east, where it's looking quite sunny at the moment. So, trying to keep ahead of that, and I'm heading over there. And I try and stay in the line of sight for truck drivers like this. If you can't see their mirrors, they can't see you. I've been a truck driver for a little while, so I know what it's like from his perspective. So just try and stay in their line of sight so he knows I'm here. And I'm going to move past him as soon as I can, because he's turning off anyway, because the wind flow behind here is quite horrible. Now, I could go that way as well. Just ahead of me here is Palmerston North, and what I'm wanting to do is bypass most of Palmerston North, but there's another road to the left which will take me that way and link me back up to Milton, which is the eastern side of Palmerston North. So today I'm going from Wanganui, and I'm heading, now that there is another old derelict house, and I find them quite interesting, as I mentioned back in Turkina, that once upon a time there was a home where a family lived, children lived there, but now it's just a ghost of a house. Probably find I repeat myself a lot on this journey, but as I drive around the country, I see a lot of these derelict houses that have just been sitting there for years and years and years. Anyway, as I was saying, today the objective is to go from Wanganui all the way over to Gisborn. A journey of about 6.5 hours, similar to going up to Auckland. This is the Aurora River. And years ago too, when I was a truck driver, about early hours of the morning, I took a semi down to Wellington to the ferry terminal and did a trailer swap down. I came up this way and I turned down this road here, which is a dead end road. So in the early hours of the morning, with no lighting around me, I had to back the semi back out there onto this road with only my hazard lights for lighting. And I did it, but it was a bit of a mission. Now I'm getting a little bit of rain spatter, not much,